Well, hello, and it's good morning here and now. I believe it's Friday morning, March 26th, I guess, whatever that is. It's about 7 o'clock a.m. and I don't know, I've been through a little difficult time here, but not too difficult. I'm in, I'm not going to remember it now. I'm in Mississippi, about 50 miles, 80 miles down into it along Route 60, US 61. I went past a place in Mississippi called Cleveland. I drove past Graceland, which I'd never seen before or drove past before. So all I saw was that apparently the airplane that what was his name? Elvis Presley flew in. Maybe he owned it. Apparently they have it on display there, open, that people who are tourists can go in and maybe see what the inside of his airplane looked like. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't need to go in. I couldn't go in with this social distancing and everything being controlled by the ignorant doctors. They have a lot of power in this country, but like most dictatorial regimes, they're doing harm to the public instead of helping us, because they don't understand that vitamin C is not a vitamin, but it's a powerful antibiotic if used with mega doses, 15, 20 grams. I've been trying to maintain the health of this foot. The right foot has gotten terribly worse. It's swollen, it's been swollen, but I didn't realize that it was tearing open holes. Until yesterday, I went through a process. I had gone to Dyersburg, Tennessee, and then I went to Paragould, but I made the foolish mistake of not filling up with gas in Dyersburg at $1.30 a gallon. And when I got to Arkansas, to Paragould, it was all, the gas was all $1.80 a gallon, 40 cents more at least. And I do foolish things like this, and I regret it, but I should have filled up with it. But it's a little hard to do things when you're living in the van and getting along in the van, and you have to second guess a lot of issues. Anyway, when I got to Paragould, it would have been 2 nights ago. Not this past night. I was here in whatever the place is I'm in. I think it's Indian. No, I don't. I'll tell you later. I know what it is, but there's too much information to process. Anyway, I'm at a Love's truck stop, and so what happened yesterday, the day before I was in Paragould, and I couldn't figure out how to find anyone that I might be related to. I'm sure there are persons there who I'm related to, but I also have no idea what kind of reception I'd get. And anyone I'm related to that knows me is going to be at least 50 years old, 60, and they're probably going to not remember me, or they might, and who knows what, it might have turned out to be a bad experience, meeting my relatives. But I went back to Dyersburg, Tennessee, filled up on gas completely, and that cost me I think it cost me $31 or $33 to fill up, and $1.27 a gallon I bought it for. And then I found a urgent care center, and they haven't had any they're a new place. They didn't have many customers, so they were able to treat me. And they took the wounds, the bandages off, and boy, they took a picture of my foot. I tried to get it from them, but by the time I asked them for it, the nurse who was acting like a physician had said that she had gotten rid of it. She just wanted to show it to the emergency, the ambulance drivers, which I didn't let them do anything because they would have just the medical profession is not what we think it is, and all the things that Milton Friedman taught us about not letting anyone have power, extraordinary power, is happening in and with the medical community. There are gods. The religion of this country is medicine, and then the top one of those religions is the psychiatry. And most of it's not based on anything solidly factual, but on what the doctors agree is probably the truth. And it all rests on evolution, it all rests on lies, it all rests on confusion. And it isn't unlike what we read in the Bible when God's people came with the truth and the liars were able to pretend that they were showing the truth, and then, you know, then the snake of Moses swallowed up the snakes of the witchcraft of the pharaohs, medicine people and others. Anyway, now we've come down to here, and because I saw that the foot was very badly infected, had big holes in it, it needs to be treated. But I finally found my vitamin C powder, and I took that last night here. And of course I got loose bowels. I had to sit on the toilet for a couple hours while I made sure I didn't pee and have urine come out of my bowels into my diaper that was like water and full of filth. But it did come out, and I can already tell my foot is less swollen, and I wish we had gotten a picture of it the way it was. We did, but Lord Jesus, why is all this happening? Why is there such a contention? You're great and mighty, and Satan is not. So let's not have Satan have his way. But he's getting his way, but he's not getting his way. Now we're doing better. The foot is, I used that 1 dose of vitamin C. Now what I should do is do it 3 more times today. But if I do that, I'm not going to travel anymore. And what I will try to do is travel a day to closer to wherever I'm going, which I have no idea where I'm trying to get to. I just know I want to be in the warmth. Well, it was warm here last night, but I don't think dear Jesus, you know how to communicate with me, and you know how to accomplish things even when I don't know what I'm doing. So please get me directed in the right paths here. Forgive my stubbornness and foolishness. I hope everyone in New York, or anyone who looks at this, if anyone does, doesn't seem like I have much of a following. Maybe that wonderful young person Owen from who I met in Front Royale, maybe he's going to pay attention to this. Anyway, I need to make it differently. We need to use professional standards, make it interesting. But right now I'm just trying to get by through myself and record, document what's going on. Dear Jesus, please teach us about your salvation. Dear Creator God, please teach us your truth. Dear God, show us a more effective way, a new way or a better way of presenting your message to people so they will accept it and accept you and not remain in darkness or confusion. But I'm a liar. We're all liars. I can't say we're all liars. I can only say I'm a liar. I know that I've lied, but I'm not lying now. But I'm as susceptible to believing lies as most people are. And the reason most people go to hell is because of their unbelief in the idea that they will go to hell because they've lied. Thank you. Goodbye.